Hello Harmonauts, do you remember me? Robin Schmidt, formerly Creative Director at Harmony, and now returning to take part in this TradFi to DeFi hackathon. And what a journey it's been. In my final few months at Harmony, I started on an initiative to try and get Harmony into the conversation around DeFi. And we did that by creating content that we hoped to be the stickiest around DeFi in partnership with the Defiant. Now, my journey took me away from Harmony and into the Defiant, but there is no doubt that my roots, where I came from, the lessons I learned about the underpinnings of blockchain and blockchain systems all came from Harmony, from Steven and the team there. So it's really exciting for me to come back and join this hackathon and be part of this process, because I really wouldn't be where I am today without Harmony. And it's particularly thrilling to see Harmony taking such a bold step into DeFi with the announcement of the new partnerships. And so I'm excited to see how that journey is going to progress as we move from a Harmony that was a fantastic piece of technology, beautifully sharded, but now really making a difference in the areas that I'm most passionate about, which is value creation for normal people. And that's really what we talk about at the Defiant. We're not that fussed about billion-dollar protocols or huge trading platforms or anything else. That, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the normal people of the world. How can we make a tiny little bit of a difference to them? And as we face up to a barrage of regulatory pressure and difficult decisions regarding the future of stablecoins, for instance, it's never been more important for us to have a media that's advocating sensibly, but also in an engaging way with the questions that are facing us. And that, I think, is what the Defiant does so well. We try not to overhype things, but we also allow ourselves to convey excitement. We don't need to be a dry news organization. We don't need to be just another Bloomberg or, Yahoo Finance. That's not what we are. We are part of the community. We are part of Web3. We are building things as well. And hopefully forging a path for all sorts of different creative endeavors, journalistic endeavors to come and follow behind us or be part of the journey that we're on. Because decentralized finance, for me, is where the rubber hits the road for blockchain. It's where we connect the real world to all the best bits of blockchain. And you can see, by the way, governments around the world are starting to act, that they can feel that there is something important here. It's not just a bunch of cypherpunks out in the wild wilderness doing their thing. And so I think that's our journey as the Defiant, is to tell the stories of the space, to not be bound to Ethereum or to Cardano or Solana, but to tell all of the stories and be inclusive in the way that we engage with the world. And so if that's speaking to you, if that's a story you want to be part of as well, then you can always check us out at thedefiant.io. We have podcasts, we have YouTube videos, there's a newsletter that goes out. That was the heart of the Defiant. And there'll be so much more coming along as well as we evolve into a Web3 DAO to govern how we tell stories, how we create an impartial Web3 media that can tell the stories that need to be told without some kind of overarching company or single entity telling us what to do. That's exciting, and I hope it gets you excited as well. Thedefiant.io, check us out on our YouTube channel, and if you ever liked the videos that I made, you'll see me there continuing to tell those stories the way I see fit. Thanks again for having me.